All praise is due to Allah, who has united the hearts of the believers in Islam and has made it an obligation to remain united and has made it forbidden to become separated in his clear book. I bear witness that there is nothing worthy of worship except Allah, who guides to the straight path whom he wills, and I bear witness that our leader Muhammad is his messenger and the best caller to the way that is straight. O Allah, send your prayers and your peace upon our leader Muhammad and upon his family and upon his companions, whose hearts were united and whose souls were educated, so that they became victorious leaders. And what follows thereafter, O believers of Allah, I advise you as well as I advise myself to first have the proper regard for Allah and thereafter be obedient to him. Dear believers, I greet you with the universal greetings of peace. Assalamu alaikum, which means peace be with you. This week we are looking at the Rabbana that says, O our Lord, let not our hearts deviate now after you have guided us. Grant us mercy from your own presence, for you are the granter of bounties without measure. So when we hear this Rabbana, this du'a, we have to think or get into the mindset of the one who makes this request. And sometimes we can see ourselves in them. So imagine that this person who's making this Rabbana that says, O our Lord, let not our hearts deviate now that after you have guided us. This means this individual had a situation going on in their life where they thought hope was gone, where they thought that they wouldn't make it. They thought that things were so hard for them that they just wouldn't be able to survive. And when they thought they were at the end, Allah showed up. Allah did something in their life that blessed them, that made them see the value in his word, that made them see the value in following the life example of the Prophet, and they found guidance. And maybe because of the changes that they made, they improved their relationships. They improved their relationships with their spouse. They improved the relationship with their children. They improved the relationship with their Creator. And maybe so much grew out of that because they were guided. And now they're getting to this point of things are starting to distract them. Things are starting to pull them off the path. They're getting engaged in situations. They're getting engaged in activities or conversations that are leading them away from the worship of their Creator, and they're pleading. They're saying, "Oh, our Lord, let not my heart deviate. Don't let me become unsure of what I'm supposed to be doing now after you have guided me. After you have taken me out of this hard situation, after you have taken me from this place that I know was detrimental for me. Let not my heart deviate. Don't let me waver. Let me have faith. Let me continue to believe in you, even when all these things around me are going wrong. When everybody may be against me, or I feel that everyone's against me, things aren't going my way. I'm not as successful on my job as I would like. I'm not as successful in my relationships as I would like. But don't let me leave you. Don't let me question you, because I know what it was like before I found guidance. I know what it was like before you pulled me out of that darkness that was in my head when I was wandering. When I was all alone, when I didn't have answers, I didn't see any hope for success in myself. Let not my heart deviate. Let me stay on this path that you've granted me. Let me continue to follow this guidance. And grant me your mercy. For you are the granter of bounties without measure. أقول هذا استغفر لي ولكم والحمد لله رب العالمين. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammadin kama salata ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka Hamidum Majid. Allahumma barik ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammadin kama barakta ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka Hamidum Majid. O our Lord, let not our hearts deviate now after you have guided us, but grant us mercy from your presence. Grant us mercy from your presence. And we know that in Arabic, we know that in the attributes of Allah, Ar-Rahmān and Ar-Rahīm, both mean mercy. Both come from the same root word, Rahma, that they mean mercy. But they're different. Rahman and Rahim. Rahman is the mercy in this life. Rahman is the mercy that Allah gives you in this life. The kindness, the breath, the all the experiences that are good for you, the burdens that are taken away from you in this life. When we say the merciful benefactor, the merciful redeemer, a benefactor is one who gives you something that is tangible, something that's physical in this life, something of benefit to you in this life. And we think of Rahim, that is the mercy in the next life. The thing that we can't fully comprehend. Because we can't even imagine what mercies would we need in paradise. Ar-Rahīm. And that is the merciful redeemer. And when we think of someone who redeems something, maybe I've played a game. Maybe I've done something and I want to redeem these points. I want to redeem these credits. I want to get the blessings. I want to get the benefits coming back to me for the decisions and choices that I made. Ar-Rahīm. So here, this one who knew the situation that they came from, and they turned to their Creator because they felt that their faith was getting shaky, and they said, "Oh, our Lord, let not our hearts deviate now after you have guided us. But grant us your mercy from your own presence. Don't just give me mercy in this life. I want that. But I also want the mercy in the next life." So it's saying, grant us the mercy from your own presence. For you are the granter of bounties without measure. And this touches back on that idea or that concept of Allah, the attributes that say He's Ar-Rahmān and Ar-Rahīm, the one who gives you the mercy in this life. Mercies that we can't even count, that we can't even comprehend. We can't even begin to understand the mercies that Allah granted to our ancestors years and years ago, just for a chain of events to happen for us to be here and understand the proper worship of our Creator. We cannot understand that. And we definitely cannot understand the mercy or the peace that will come from achieving paradise. So these bounties, this mercy is without measure. How can we even measure something that we cannot quantify? So this Rabbana, it's very beautiful. And it's something for us to say when maybe we're feeling a little shaky in our faith, thinking we're going to make the wrong decision. So we turn to our Creator and we say, "Oh, our Lord, let not our hearts deviate now after you have shown us guidance, or you have guided us. Grant us mercy from your own presence, for you are the granter of bounties without measure. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina adhaban nar. Rabbana taqabbal minna innaka sami'un alim. Inna salati wa nusuki wa mahyaya wa mamati lillahi rabbil alamin. La sharika la bidhalika umirtu wa ana muslimin. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Ameen."